16th is the 5th annual Jacked Up Big Show, a charity event for fallen police officers, benefiting Beyond the Call of Duty. At this family-friendly, free-to-view event, you'll find a car show of jacked up trucks, cars, and motorcycles. There will be vendor booths and food trucks to shop at, and a bar to relax at while you enjoy the live music. Purchase tons of raffle tickets, from a night on the town to a 1963 fully rebuilt Nova. Visit the trailer wrapped in fallen officers. This event is going on from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. at Lone Wolf Harley-Davidson, 19011 East Cataldo Avenue, Spokane Valley, off the Barker exit. Hosted by Rockstar Wheelers. The event is sponsored by Boardwell Concrete, Castle Engines, Clearwater Pools LLC, and Divine's Auto and Towing Service, Spokane since 1956. Questions about this event? Text 509-426-3854. That's 509-426-3854.
But they can hear us. Yeah, they can hear us.
I'll stop eating.
You should. Everyone's going to be like, what are you eating over there?
Stop eating now.
Good evening, my beloved Beyond the Call of Duty friends and family, and good evening to our beloved EOW family. Miss Allison. Over here we got Eddie. Jorge right there. There's Raymond. There's Megan. Behind us over there are Richard, Russ, and Miss Kim. And then behind me on this side is James. Well, I'm stuffed. I'm going into a coma right now, food coma.
This is the most food that I've eaten since Texas, probably combined.
Right? And I mean, just like Daryl and Michelle, these two wonderful people showed up today. And you see no one's talking. You see that? No one's even trying to communicate. It's like watching a bunch of hyenas dive into a zebra.
Hey, it was good food.
You look at that spread right there. Even Eddie, I can't believe Eddie was shuffling really fast. He was moving.
Yeah, that's a wonderful picture. Thanks for whoever took that, James.
Well, I'm not talking about you. We could have cropped you a little bit more.
Yeah, a lot more.
A lot more.
Are we going to talk about these two wonderful
Yes.
people in the picture?
Yes.
So this is Sherry on the left.
In the white top.
Yeah. Left and right. Okay. And Chris is on the right.
In the Harley hat
And shirt.
and shirt.
Okay.
And they fled Washington for a good reason. They lived in Florida, the Sunshine State. Citruses of oranges.
Rain.
Rain, but we need the rain because it produces all this beautiful food. Look at this. Look at this.
It's amazing.
It was amazing. Sherry, that was her grandma's apple crisp, which I
just
trying
tried
to eat
it.
that you
I just
directed me.
tried it. That's amazing.
It's absolutely amazing.
I mean, Daryl, I love you, and Michelle, I love you, but this apple crisp.
I think we're gonna have an EOW Right to Remember food cook-off.
Food cook-off.
Ooh, we should invite everyone in one locale. That's what we should do.
You'd have to roll us out of there because we'd never walk it.
It'd have to be like a weekend long thing.
Oh my God. Right. It would have to, it'd have to be like a 2-week deal. And then we'd have to, you know what is it, that restaurant in Vegas, Heart Attack?
Oh, yeah, the whatever, they had the heart attack burgers.
Burgers?
Yeah.
And they have IVs and everything. We'd have to have IVs and gurneys.
We could probably set that up.
But aren't they amazing?
They are.
Well,
So
what happened? I mean, did a UFO fly by and drop them in our lap?
they did not just drop out of the sky.
They
So we met Sherry last year when we came through with our 2020 trailer honoring Charlie Cortez
We did.
in Tavares, so Lake County,
Yes.
Florida. and we were blessed to meet her. We did not meet Chris at the time.
He was
but
busy.
he was still up in Washington
Yes.
at that
He
time.
was trying to plead
Yeah.
governor and city.
Working on it, working on it.
The shackles were there. Please don't leave our state. We need your revenue.
So Chris is Charlie's cousin.
Yes, he is.
And so our stop last year was maybe less than amazing.
Yes.
And so Sherry, they didn't want to see that happen again and wanted to make sure we were taken care of. And boy, did they take care of us today.
Yes. So we have enough food for 2, 3, 4
Yeah.
days.
A few.
Yeah, a few days. Yes, they are amazing. They are our Cortez family. The Cortez family has again embraced us into their family,
Yes.
and we're blessed to have them. And they feed it. And you know what? It's actually traditional values. Is you don't allow a family member to go without food. So they're passing it on. And you know what? Charlie's living through everyone. So tonight's meal was provided by them and in honor of Charlie, and we still keep his name alive.
Very much so we do. I talk to at least one person a day about Charlie and Paula and Ellen and his family and the kids, and it's at least one person. It's mostly one per stop, but it's at least one person a day to
Yeah.
talk about him and keep that memory alive and keep praying for them that he'll be brought home safe.
Yeah, absolutely, and to allow us the ability to help the family
Yes.
as well. So, and they are. You have to move your head. There's Chris.
No. Which way do I have
Yeah,
to
there you go.
move?
There's
Right
Chris right
Oh,
there
there's
in the corner.
Chris.
No, the other one. The other one.
Good.
And then if you move there, you have to move your shoulder down. There you
Oh my
go.
God. I don't bend that way very well.
I want to shout out to some of our sponsors, but you saw that quick video that was created by Ann with Rock Wheelers that they're doing the special for us. So I'm really excited. I don't like the mechanical voice, but I really am finding it entertaining.
Entertaining,
Yeah,
maybe a
have you-
little soothing.
No, well, I don't. I mean,
15th is the 5th annual Jacked Up Big Show.
fifth annual.
Yeah. Wow.
That's key.
It's not attention grabbing.
Is it
My
attention
soothing
grabber?
is not someone
Did it
else's.
grab your attention?
It did?
Your attention
Because
gets
my
grabbed very
eardrums
easily.
flew out.
All right, Eddie. I want to do a shout out to Esteem Security Services. They're based out of the Northeast. If you need any security services, please contact Esteem Security Services. They cater to New Jersey, New York, Philadelphia, pretty much in that whole Baltimore area. They are our first time sponsor. We'd like to keep them going. So please thank them if you're in that area and look them up and tell them to keep on supporting us.
Correct.
Want to shout out to 3 ACs located in Spokane, Washington. They're a veteran-owned company, and Aaron and his beautiful wife, and Aaron did some time and continues to support veterans and has different programs. He's got a whole classroom program started. He's amazing. Their whole family is amazing, but they are very pro in different charities. They've done charities for combat vets. They've done charities for PTSD. They have done charities for ministries as well. And they've done some stuff for us and will continue to do stuff for us. So again, Lone Wolf Harley Davidson dealership out of Spokane, Washington. Greg and Holly are amazing. They support and give the honorary bike giveaway every single year for departments, as well as sponsoring us and taking care of our needs for all of our bikes. Did I miss anyone? Pretty good there.
I think you've got them.
Okay. What a long day today.
Oh, today was an interesting day.
It was very interesting.
It was a busy day.
It was a very
Very
busy
busy
day. Didn't get rain on, but it was just busy. And even with today was our day that we dropped everything off for service. Jorge got kicked out of Toyota for some reason. We don't understand why. The bikes are in service. The trucks are in service. We actually got our dually back, got that taken care of.
Sorry.
They couldn't get done on the warranty stuff, but they got the other stuff done. Trailer comes back tomorrow. Got it. 1350 is our sponsor for our nightcap edition. So if you're ever in Colorado Springs, look them up. 1350. They're a veteran-owned company. They have a full array of vodka, bourbon, and other drinks. Everything. They have different programs. So we have the firefighter edition, the police edition, the veteran position, and those proceeds do go back to those divisions. So take a look at them. Also, our 2021 banners are still hanging in. Our 2020 banners are hanging at 1350 Distilling. They will be picked up this September, and we will be trading out for our 2021, which will reside there for a year. And we will have a home for the 2021, which we'll announce as soon as we get to it. So we actually got to honor 3, even though,
Yes.
no, we had 4, because we had the parents show up. So we got to honor 4 beautiful men, even though we were only supposed to have showing for 2. 2 was Deputy Sheriff Michael Riley Webb out of Osceola Sheriff's Office. End of watch August 25th, 21. And I'm going to talk about the sheriff a little bit. I don't know if you guys had a chance to talk to him, but I want to tell you some of the stuff that I found out about him. So we also honored Trooper Sean Christopher Hryc, Florida Highway Patrol, Hryc, August 28th, 21. I don't know if James got the other ones, but we had a son show up who was also the son of one of our Florida troopers that we had stopped at a couple of days ago.
Henry.
Jeff Pingree.
Yeah.
And he showed up, and that was amazing. And then the father and mother
Of Andrew McDonald from Grand Prairie, Texas.
Grand Prairie, Texas, all the way here. And that was amazing. They weren't able to be there.
They weren't able to be there,
Yep. So
They actually drove quite a ways to come see us.
I think it was 2 hours.
Yeah, a couple hours.
Yeah, it was a couple hours, and they wanted to make sure this was the closest that they could get to us.
Yep.
It was just an amazing family. So I'll start with Grand Prairie, Texas, and the parents. So as the father was leaving, he says, "May I have one of your banners?" I said, "Well, sir, I can't give you one of our banners." I said, "Those banners will reside in a forever home once we're done." He's like, we have a convention that I'm going to this year. I'll pay for one of the banners. I said, "Well, no, sir, you don't need to pay for anything." I said, are you asking for the banner that you're inside? No, a blank one. I said, "Well, I will get you a blank one." I said, "How about I do you a little bit better, which I need your help with?" I said, "How about we do a little bit better for you? We'll get you a blank banner. I'll have our team sign it, but I'm going to give you all the patches we collected, and we'll stick them on there for you to display."
All the ones that we've gotten extras from.
Yeah.
No, there's quite a few.
Quite a few, yeah.
So
There's
I
a few
say
of us.
between you and we
Absolutely.
can gather some and make this really special for him. We'll put a blue line bear patch on there. We'll put a end of watch patch, and we'll sign it and send it to him. And
That's awesome.
Yeah, that would be wonderful.
so I told him after August we'll get working on it. So maybe around September we'll get it done and get it going. Jeff's son was absolutely amazing, and he lives here in Orlando. I was really blessed that the major stepped up, because as soon as we let the major know that one of his own son was there, he immediately stepped up, and just an absolute fantastic major. So anyone want to add anything, or should we go down the pictures? Okay, so our first stop was for Sheriff Michael Riley Webb. Let's say the name again.
Osceola.
Osceola Sheriff's Office. End of watch was August 25th, 2021. There's their beautiful badge. This was the setup that they had, which this has actually been one of the very few ones that we've had a beautiful cover.
I was gonna say, it was covered and provided shade. It was really nice.
There's Jorge doing his Magic Mountain stuff and guiding the big rig in, even though Richard knows how to drive it. There, I'm being counseled by the sergeant for overstepping my authority in their county. And there's Allison hanging her head and saying, "Dang, he did it again." As you can notice, there's a strapping young deputy standing by, making sure that I don't flee. They have a pursuit policy in this county. He was like,
It's not like Washington.
it was not like Washington. He was like,
They
go
will
ahead
chase
and
your ass.
run. Just you go ahead and run and see what happens. There's Dad, and this was just a heartfelt Dad story. I've got a really good story about Webb that Dad told me that we'll share at the end. But that's him. There's the sheriff in the middle, talking to me, and Allison making sure that understood the ground rules of being in his county. Allison's assuring that I'll behave.
How did that go over?
It did.
Allison, let's leave it on.
Well, yeah, where's that picture?
Right. This is when Dad's telling me a story about his son Michael. He says he appreciated what we're doing, but more to the fact of, let me tell you a story. So Michael they have this retention pond close by, and Michael loved fishing. He was just an avid fisherman. Wherever he could go fishing, he went fishing. So they go to this retention pond, and his dad's there with him. And Michael's got these beautiful glasses that can see through the water and see the fish. I need to get a pair of these glasses. I mean, fishing, easy, see, through water. So he sees this 5-pound fish and says, "Dad, there it is." Spends the next hour trying to catch this fish. Finally, the fish hooks onto the hook. As he's coming up, the fish decides to do what fish normally do, which is let me swim upwards and jump out of the water and pop the hook out and swim away, which he did. So Michael was completely devastated. So he says, "I promise you, Dad, I'm going to catch this fish." So 3 days later, for 3 days he went back there,
Trying to catch the fish.
trying to catch the fish. And the third day he called his dad and said, "Hey, Dad, I got the 5.5 pounder." Moral of the story, don't stop fishing. There's the chaplain talking to everyone, saying some prayers and giving us a lot of love, making sure Dad knew he was loved. Sergeant thanking Dad. These were other departments. I didn't know there were some other departments there
Several other agencies.
Yeah,
Four
okay.
or five other agencies there.
that came to really support his father and
Even corrections.
even corrections. Yeah, so really, really heartfelt. Some great stories. By the way, we were surprised. I didn't know and the sheriff set this up, but we ran into the Sikh riders in 2020. Do you remember that, Allison?
In Bakersfield.
In Bakersfield, and they're very strong in
The first time.
Yep, very strong in California and also in Texas.
Mhm.
And when we were going to honor Diwali, that's where we really got to see the Sikh riders
In Harris County.
in Harris County. We haven't really seen them until today, and so it was actually a bittersweet seeing them. I hugged on them, and they knew about us. They knew about you. I mean, that was one of the things they said is, "Hey, where's your road captain? Where's Allison?" And remember our little
I do.
short
man with the big bike?
little man with the big bike, one of our Sikhs over there in Texas. So it was a blessing seeing them, and we made some good connections again. And
Yes.
Sheriff was really adamant that we connect with them, and which we did, and we're gonna stay in contact with them for next year. So, is Dad and Sheriff. There's Miss Kim giving hugs as always. It's one of those bear hugs.
Actually, you know what? Interesting
Yeah.
story
Oh.
about Linda. We were getting ready to wrap up.
Yeah.
And the whole time we were at this stop, she kept walking around the trailer and she was stopping and looking and taking pictures with various officers.
Yeah.
And Linda retired from NYPD in 2007.
Oh, wow.
She was at ground zero.
Oh, wow.
She had us all in tears.
Yeah.
She knew several of the people on the memorial from NYPD that are post 9/11 victims, officers, first responders that had died as a result of 9/11 illnesses. But the story she told, being 2 blocks away from the World Trade Center when the planes hit.
Well,
just amazing.
and if
It
Linda,
was very
if you're
emotional.
listening, please, we went to, was it Fort Lauderdale Department yesterday?
Mhm.
There is a officer there that was from New York, and he works there now. Definitely make connections. I wish I'd grabbed his name.
Fort Lauderdale PD.
Yeah, he's with Fort Lauderdale PD, so it's not too far. And again, that's our goal is to connect everyone with everyone and bring back memories. So if you're hearing this, or if somebody's hearing this, get it out to Linda. That's amazing.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Linda was a very inspirational woman to speak with,
Yeah.
and through some of the work that she does.
And that's what she does now is with PTSD and with first responders and veterans, and she gives back. I mean, it's just she's another one of those that just gives her life to serving those that need help.
Yeah. And like I said, I wanted to talk a little bit about the sheriff. So I not a lot of time with the sheriff. And, really, you all know I like my time with my families, and I stay away from grass because I tend to get in trouble. But I like my troops and I love my families. But this sheriff is a Puerto Rican, and one of the things that he is heavily involved with is diversifying everything, and diversifying and making sure that we can live prosperously as communities, being diverse communities. So just amazing at how he became the sheriff. He went up the ranks, and then he ran, and that's why it's so important. Like, he wanted the Sikh riders here today. He wanted to make sure that everybody was available to be there, including the other agencies. And that says something about a sheriff. That tells you that this is somebody that's willing to step up and go above and beyond a little bit and make sure that we can present harmony with education. So,
And they're a busy department. They're a very busy agency. While we were there, their helicopter
I saw that. What was
spun
that
up.
about?
We don't know,
I
but
don't know, they got
they-
called to something.
well, they were off in an instant. So they're pretty busy. But the sheriff was amazing, and how he is inclusive and wants to make sure everyone is included,
Yeah, absolutely.
and that their community is loving and together.
Our second stop of the day was for Trooper Sean Hryc, Florida Highway Patrol. This was actually our third Highway Patrol stop
Yes.
in Florida. And, I got to tell you, Florida Highway Patrol, I feel for them. It's a large agency and so spread. And I got to see troopers today, seeing some of the other troopers that were on our memorial and knowing them, and not even realizing that they were on there. Like they knew they were there, but not really realizing. So,
And also on the motorcycle.
on the motorcycle, Balak was, Joseph, we've talked about him, and I have yet to run into even a rookie trooper.
Yes.
I have yet to run into a rookie that does not
Doesn't know
know
his story.
that doesn't know his story. And I'm proud that I'm riding a bike that he's taking care of me. I mean, I got two of the greatest guys. I got Saul Gallegos and Joseph Bullock that everybody knows.
Yep.
So
Yeah, well, I've got Kayla and Charlie.
And that's us coming in. We were at Turkey Creek, which is Turkey Lake. That was a very unique.
Turkey Creek is next town over.
Okay, gotcha.
Their service plaza, which is beautiful.
And I think this was Sarge basically telling me to chill out for a second because I don't know what I was doing.
He may have been pointing at me at that point.
And saying, Allison, chill out.
Could be.
It could have been because I think this one, it was an Allison chill
It
out.
may have been.
Yeah. So, they had set up a beautiful shaded area for not only the troops but the family.
That's the other thing with Florida Highway Patrol is all three stops, they showed up in full force.
Yeah.
Oh,
And they did it, they came out to show their support for the families. They came out to show their support for the other officers who were there.
Absolutely.
At all three of our stops were
Yeah.
FHA. So they really did do it. They do it right.
But you see who that person in red was. This young man
Oh, yeah, that
in
was-
red.
yes.
Yeah.
That was the family that we met at the hotel, several nights ago.
That's correct.
I think over a week ago.
Yeah. He was an Orange County deputy and that was
He's on
very,
the
very
honor
good.
guard.
Yes, he's on the honor guard.
And, you know, the Sikhs were there. There's Miss Kim talking. This is the parents for McDonald, and they had come there. And there was I didn't get a chance to see, but there was a badge that was given to the father. And I haven't seen, I know James took a photograph of that, but it's interesting. And there's the family of our Sean, and that was Mom and his two strappingly big boys. These guys are huge. I mean, like, all right. There's Richard.
Very sweet kid.
Yeah, very. Oh my God, they were very sweet. And there she is putting her rose in. That was me after I met with the family. I met with the second family. There's our strapping young Orange County honor guard. There's Miss Kim. And then the troops took the time to really take care of their own. So, got some great pictures. That badge right there, I don't know what that was, that medal.
Oh, that's the one, okay, so that's actually the medal that they received at police week.
Gotcha.
So so I don't know whether it was, he just brought that with him, but that's
He did.
the medal that
He
they
did, yeah.
received.
And this was our young man, and that couldn't get to see us when we went to honor his father, and he now lives in Orlando. Well, there you go. So our toast for tonight are for 4. We're going to do toast for Michael Webb, August 25th, 21. Toast for Sean Hryc, August 28th, 21. Toast for
Andrew McDonald of Grand Prairie, Texas,
and toast for
Pingree, Brian
Jeff.
Pingree of Florida Highway
Brian.
Patrol.
Yep. There he is. Perfect. So what are we going to say? Yeah. Andrew McDonald. I'm ready. You want to do the toast?
Mm-mm.
No? You want to do the toast? No? All right. Blessings come in all disguises. For us, it is when we are able to honor and support not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 families at one time. Our blessings are being able to hug, love, and care, and remind them that their loved ones will not be forgotten, and to keep their stories going long after, and to keep their memories alive. These men and women paid the ultimate sacrifice. They become our angels in the sky, and they become our protectors. So as the Lord allows us, we are blessed with continuing the work that we do. We bless the families, and we bless everybody else. Cheers. Where are we tomorrow?
Here,
Here. You said that really fast. Here. Oh.
Yeah. Here.
So we have service. Let's do some videos for our service. I'll do one at the trailer place. Dodge is already done. And then we'll do some at the Harley.
That Harley dealership is freaking amazing.
It's huge.
It is very huge.
Yeah. It's got a hotel, it's got a
Yeah.
restaurant. I told you there was a Sinners and Saints pub. and-
There's a barber shop inside
Yeah,
the
there was,
dealership.
yeah,
It's
inside
like
the
inside the
dealership.
dealership.
Barber
I
chair.
might get a little barber trim tomorrow.
Be careful, I'm not sure who's working in there right now.
It doesn't
There was
matter.
no one in there
Doesn't
today,
matter.
so.
There's stores hours, it
Yeah.
doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. Just take the number one and get it done. All right. So we are still here and waiting for our stop. It's from Scott. Good evening, JC and crew. Prayers to everyone. Love you, brother. Beautiful, beautiful ceremony yesterday for your brother, and absolutely amazing pictures. And if you don't mind, maybe we can get them up to Chris.
I can send some to
Yeah,
Chris.
let us know if it's okay for us to put it up, and we'd like to at least put it up and show everyone tomorrow. Tammy Lynn, much love to you. Yes, Richard's not here. He's by himself in a corner. Right there. There
Yeah,
he is. See?
proof of life.
Proof of life.
Melissa, good evening. Love you. Lou, good evening. Janie, good evening. Thank you so much. And I believe you sent energy bars?
Granola bar.
Granola bars. Thank you
Some
so
snacks.
much. Some snacks. Truckload of snacks.
A lot of snacks.
Sergeant John.
Oh,
Independence, Missouri.
Lord, yes. And we'll be visiting there on August 12th this year. It is, it's August 12th.
We'll be
This year.
there one day after his
Yeah.
anniversary. So blessings to you. We love you. We are keeping his memory going, and thank you for allowing us to do this.
Hi, Paula. I know, I guess they needed proof of life for me too.
Hey, Dottie, thank you. Jerry, bless you. Oh, thank you for allowing us, Terry. Sherry and Chris, you did your older sister proud. So, Chris, you were completely correct about your sister. Thanks. Callie and Howie, looking forward to when you're in Pittsburgh. Thank you for honoring
Oh,
but
Sergeant House.
Howard and two other, all three came COVID, 6 weeks, much love. Thank you so much again for allowing us, and thank you for following. And just, like we said to Terry, we're blessed and honored to do this, and thank you for allowing us to do this. And please connect with the other survivors while you guys are talking, and do some private messaging or public messaging or whatever. Oh yes, absolutely. We're going to keep Charlie's memory alive.
Absolutely.
On break. Kelly, thank you. Kevin, love you, brother. Oh, thank you, Laura. Thanks. We were so happy he came over, and he didn't introduce himself or anything at first, and we just saw him looking at your husband's photograph, and so one of our guys went up and immediately asked, and as soon as we figured out who he was, we got him in our hands. And we got Major over there as well. Major gave him some good hugs. So thank you again for doing that. Thank you, Chris, for cooking tonight. Appreciate all you did for Above and Beyond, for Beyond the Call of Duty.
Thank you. Chris.
Thank you.
That's from
Thank
your
you, Chris.
that's from your
And Sherry.
sister.
And Sherry.
Love you, Jim. We will absolutely have a blessed night. Thank you so much. Hey. Joel, good evening, and thanks for staying in tune with us. Thanks, Lou, for the loves and prayers. Gotcha. Want to add anything? No? We got all the banners done? Did we forget anything?
Did we?
Remember, we got the 63 Chevy
Yeah.
Nova convertible. It's going to be at Sunland for Labor Day weekend. Uh, Damien is arranging that with his group over there, and Crawford is the singer. Alan Crawford. Aaron Crawford is the singer, and the memorial will be there. So take a look at it, and we'll get some flyers going on it shortly. So, well, won't do a live first thing in the morning, but we will do a mid-afternoon live somewhere sometime. And God bless you guys. We're gonna go and get some good rest from all the food that Sherry and Chris got us. We are definitely going coma, and I definitely gained about at least 5 pounds, even though I'm trying to lose my fat gut. So, love you guys. Bless you all, and be safe out there. If you see a emergency vehicle or a police vehicle, slow down, pull over, move over, or stop. If you happen to see a first responder, tell them you love them. Tell them you care about them. Doesn't cost you anything. So tell them you love them. If they let you give them a hug, give them a hug. More importantly, if you see an EOW survivor or if you know of one, let them know that the heroes, and don't allow them to forget that. And remind them that their hero is doing God's work still. So God bless all of you. Have a good night.
Love you.
Love
All
ya.
right.